YouTube has responded to the Sniper Wolf stuff that's been happening recently, and they have tweeted that confirming this is a Sniper Wolf has received a temporary monetization suspension per creator responsibility policies. Off-platform actions that put others' personal safety at risk, harm our community, and the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube. Hoping everyone helps move this conversation to a better place, which kind of pissed people off, which is, I guess that makes sense. Literally the same day, this was posted at 1, and this was 37. Her response to this was all just because YouTube told her to do that. Right when she got punished, now all of a sudden, okay, I know I'm doing something wrong here, so let me just apologize on Twitter. I just don't think this is sincere. I don't. Let's see what she said.
Let me just start off by saying I'm sorry for my recent actions. It is unexcusable. I'm sorry to Jack's Film, you didn't put his name right, YouTube, and the entire creator community, and my incredible fans for not being a better example for the appropriate conflict resolution. Your fans are just fetuses, but while we certainly don't see eye to eye and have our differences, I am sorry for I'm sorry for reacting the way I did when I should have taken the opportunity to show young creators how adults and professionals resolve conflict by communicating directly, respectfully, and privately, not for views and content. You literally showed up to his house and took a picture of it and put it on Instagram. And appreciate the opportunity to learn and grow from a true lapse in judgment.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
Which is so fucking Paul. She's not sincere. I mean, it looks like Chat GPT or something YouTube told her to send to her Twitter. And a lot of people are mad about it. I love how you apologized right after you got demonetized from YouTube. So it's so crazy. You clearly tell that people don't see that the sincerity of the apology, and I don't either. I'm keeping that in the video. Anyways, so I have a different view or like mindset on this entire situation now, because I read a comment on my last video. Weird to focus on just one person who does this. There is a lot of other reacting YouTubers who actually have zero input into the videos. Worst ones can be found in the shorts. Sometimes there is just a guy saying this is genius and nothing else. I also want to make it clear that her reacting quotes, air quotes, is not like the whole issue, because not too recently she had a video on her channel where she asked a minor to show each other's tits. It's crazy. It's really crazy.
Oh, 16, I'm 15. Oh, you're just like a year older than me. That's pretty cool. Wanna show each other? Sure. Yeah, I'll show you my B. Oops. Oh, damn, you work at Hooters too? Damn, you got enough money at Hooters?
There's also the possibility of that being fake, but why would you fake being a pedophile on your video, Sniper Wolf? Doesn't make any sense. How did she even get away with it, first of all? Because I know if a guy YouTuber were to do this, their channel is literally just it's gonna be like the Quiet Rapture, okay? It's gonna be wiped out and never seen again. We can clearly tell that YouTube is protecting their biggest creators on here because they get the money. I mean, they're bringing the most money in here, so why would you get rid of them? They're bringing the most money, and YouTube really enjoys Sniper Wolf on their platform. They made a couple of tweets like, where does Sniper Wolf's video ideas come from? Reminds me of the one time where Corey X Kenshin was getting like age restricted because of his mortuary assistant video, and he noticed how it's always him getting into these situations, and he for real just made a video called YouTube Racism and Favoritism. And while racism doesn't really coincide with this entire situation, right, with Sniper Wolf and Jack's Films and YouTube, the favoritism still plays a big role in this current conflict right now. I think Jack's Films took this a little too far. I'm not picking sides here. I think all of us are in the wrong, especially YouTube, because the way they handled it. I think Jack's Films kind of just kept going on about it. I mean, it would be fine if he were to like call her out on this like one time and then you move on from it, but he kept going and going and going and made a new channel kind of like mocking her, which, I mean, it got her attention, but also just because of that doesn't mean that Jack's Films is completely in the wrong. I mean, Sniper Wolf should have took the criticism and improved on it, but no, she was being arrogant and then started that, and it kind of just went back and forth, and then now here we are. I think people are a little biased on the Sniper Wolf situation. They're more biased, and you have to think about it rationally. So I hope you guys understand my opinion on it, and that's all I have to say. See you guys.